Hello and welcome back in this very awesome video. I've been thinking about doing this actually for a long time because luxurious SUVs these days are not really sporty. Of course, unless you are driving like an AMG tuned one or an M version of by BMW, or of course the famous Range Rover Sport SVR or whatever. Alright, so these are very sporty and they are absolutely luxurious at the same time. But how sporty are they? I mean, I've seen videos of the new Range Rover Sport. It's very quick, it's very powerful, and it's very torquey, and it's very luxurious from the inside. But by how much? That's what I'm interested in. So in this video, I'm gonna be making a high performance, quick, fast, and luxurious SUV, and comfortable at the same time. So it's like the dream SUV and it also has to be practical and lightweight. So as you can see, this is the chassis that I've chosen. It's an aluminum panels for the body, monocoque chassis type, light, advanced, high strength steel chassis, front long dual engine placement, double wishbone suspension in front, multi-link suspension in the rear, +5 quality on the chassis. And I've chosen this engine here. It's a V-shaped 90 degrees 8-cylinder engine with aluminum silicon on the block material. Why did I choose aluminum silicon? Because I want it to be much lighter than normal aluminum, and I don't want to go to magnesium because magnesium is very expensive and it will make the engine, of course it will make it less heavy, but it will be much more expensive, and I don't want that. I want to keep it simple as much as possible. So I'm using aluminum silicon block, 100.2 millimeters on the bore, and 87.2 millimeter on the stroke, which equals 5,501 cc engine, or you can say a 5.5 liter V8 engine. Dual overhead camshaft, 4 valves per cylinder, aluminum silicon head material, variable valve lift technology, forged steel crankshaft, heavy duty forged connecting rods, and forged pistons, +1 quality on the internals. And we have 9.5:1 is the compression ratio, with 28 on the cam profile and 89 on the VVL profile. I'm using variable valve timing on all cams so I can make the engine more high-tech, and so I can make the graph and the torque curve and the power curve much more elegant, and make the engine much more fuel economical and much more efficient and powerful. So this is a perfect option to choose actually in any engine. Zero quality on the camshaft and the valves and the heads and everything else related to them. We have twin turbochargers with ball bearing internals, 956 horsepower supporting intercooler, with a custom twin turbochargers with 51.5 millimeter on the compressor, 40.5 millimeter on the turbine, maxed out 1.40 AR ratio with 12.3 psi of boost, +2 quality on the turbos and the intercooler. We have direct fuel injection with throttle per cylinder or individual throttle bodies. So we have 8 individual throttle bodies. Performance intake manifold with premium 95 octane fuel is needed here. 13.0 is the air fuel ratio, with 91 on ignition timing, and 7,800 is the RPM limit. +1 quality on the fuel system. I'm using short cast dual exhaust pipes with 3.2-inch exhaust diameter, or you can say 82.5 millimeters. I'm using high flow 3-way Carrera converters with quad straight through mufflers with bypass valves, +5 quality on the exhaust system. And we have 710 horsepower at 7,600 RPM and 591 pound-feet of torque. This is a very good engine. It's economical, it's powerful, and it's reliable. It has high throttle response. It's quiet and sporty at the same time. It has very good smoothness to it. It's perfect. It's perfect for a luxurious, quick, high-performance SUV, and it weighs only 290 kilograms, which is light. This is not heavy at all. This is how it sounds at idle. So as you can hear and see, the engine is really good and really powerful. It's awesome. So I've chosen this body, which is a 2007 SUV. It's the big brother because there is the wheelbase is 2.9. There is another version with like 2.4 or 2.3. So this is like the big brother or the big version, which is very appropriate with +2 quality on the body and the fixture quality. I've chosen this silver shadow look color that I made like really long time ago. I love this color so much. It's very elegant and very prestigious. The same goes for the brake calipers. Let's see, I've chosen these fixtures. I've chosen these headlights. These headlights, the logo, and as you can see, it's very smooth here. There are no grills on the front bumper. The only grill is down here with the fog lights and the front lip, as you can see. These are the side mirrors, the indicators here, the door handles, side rear indicators with a vent here, or two vents actually, and dual exhaust pipes, the license plate holder, the tail lights, and the logo, of course, with the antenna on the roof. Perfect with these rims, of course. Let's move on. I've chosen all-wheel drive, as you can see. Alright, so we have all-wheel drive, dual clutch, 7-speed gearbox with 326.7 kilometers per hour is the gearbox top speed, 63 on the spacing on the gearbox, electronic limited slip differential with of course 40% goes to the front and 60% to the rear. I really remember that it used to be better than this. It used to be 3.2 seconds and it's now 3.3 seconds. What happened? Alright, so this way. Alright, so you have to go like this. Come on. Because I saw 107.9 and now it doesn't want to go 107.9. Alright, so 65 is good. Now it's 3.2 seconds and it's better. +1 quality on the gearbox and the differentials. We have radial sport compound tires with 245s front and rear. 21 inch is the rim diameter with 790 is the tire diameter with 35 on the rear offset and the 5 only on the front offset with magnesium rims. +1 quality on the rims and tires. I have carbon ceramic front brakes with 6 pistons, 365 millimeters on the front. Carbon ceramics, 2 pistons. Let's see, 2 pistons. Let's go bigger. Oh no, let's not go bigger. Let's go smaller actually. I'm not really sure because I want to satisfy the customers and also I want to kill the brake fading. So this way I just did. Alright, so carbon ceramic, 2 pistons in the rear, 310 millimeters, 54 on the pad type with 59%. Let's see if I can balance them more. Alright, so 59% goes to the front, 41% goes to the rear with 0 quality on the brakes. We have a fully clad under tray, cooling flaps, 88 on the front lip, 50 on the rear wing. Actually, I did not use a rear wing or a rear spoiler. No, this is just useless. 55 on the engine cooling and 100 on the brake airflow cooling with +1 quality. We have 6 seats, 2x2x2 as you can see. So this way, it's still very practical and at the same time it's still very elegant. Because when you are trying to add like a bench here or here, the customers really hate it. Really will hate the car. Yes, it will get more practical, but the customers will hate it because utility sport luxury, they don't care about practicality really that much. Actually, they want me actually if I want to add more selling points, they want me to remove these rear 2 seats at the back. They want me to remove them completely, so it will be like only a 4-seater. But I want this SUV to be practical as well. This is the whole point of this SUV. Not only sportiness and luxurious. No, I want it also to be comfortable and of course practical. So 6 seats, that's pretty much perfect. Luxury interior, premium infotainment system. Because if I choose luxury, this will drop to 100 only selling points. So premium infotainment, that's better. We have electric variable power steering, electronic stability control plus launch control. Some of you will say, why launch control? Launch control is just hideous in an SUV, but remember we have 710 horsepower. Yes, you need launch control if you want to use it. It's an available option. +6 quality here. Yes, +6 quality. Standard 10s, because if I choose advanced, yes, it will get more safe and more prestigious, but the customers will hate it because it will get extremely heavy. So standard 10s pretty much perfect. And I've chosen these springs: active comfort, semi-active dampers, passive sway bars with this very much custom suspension setup, minus 2.0 degrees of camber in front, minus 0.1 degrees in the rear. Spring stiffness are 4.80 front and rear. Damper stiffness are 3.60 front, 3.20 in the rear. Spring sway bar stiffness are 4000 in front, 3400 in the rear, with 259.7 millimeters on the ride height. As you can see, they fixed the suspension problem, so now we actually can go lower than this. But I don't want to go even lower because I want also this vehicle to have some not really good, but some off-road ability and good utility points. So this way it's perfect. Zero quality on the suspension, and this is the final result. 321 kilometers per hour is the car top speed, is the SUV top speed, with 0 to 100 in only 3.2 seconds. That is very quick, as you can see. That 3.2 seconds in a 2.3 ton SUV. Actually 2.3 ton for a luxurious interior twin turbocharged V8 all-wheel drive SUV. This is very light, actually. It's not bad at all. That's awesome. And from 80 to 120 kilometers per hour is only 2.1 seconds. That's very quick. And 11.35 seconds is the quarter mile time. Again, very quick. I know that 710 horsepower should make it go even faster than this, but because it's heavy, it has luxurious interior and 6 seats and good safety equipment, that makes it really slow sometimes, as you can see, because it should go even faster than this. No brake fading, stopping distance is perfect, roll angle is very good for an SUV, for a sporty SUV, and you can load it with 1.163 tons. That's awesome. And you can tow behind it nearly 3.5 tons of cargo. That's very cool. And the weight distribution is nearly perfect. 55% to the front, 45 or 44.1 to the rear. That's very cool. So this massive SUV, this cool and quick SUV, will cost you, with 10% of profit, $63,863. That's very good value, actually. 710 horsepower for only 63,000. That's very cheap indeed. Drivability, anyone can drive it. Sportiness, it's sporty, it's comfortable, it has very good prestigious point, it has very good safety value. Let's see, environmental resistance is good. The vehicle is reliable, it's practical, it has good utility points, and it has some off-road points. It can do 19.1 mpg. I know, because it's still heavy. I mean, even if the engine has like 30% of fuel economy, yes, it will get like 23 mpg. That's it, nothing more. This is not a hybrid. This is a twin turbocharged 710 horsepower V8 engine, yeah, with a 2.3 ton vehicle on it. That's awesome. Emissions are very good. I'm using all the available octane. Let's see, material cost is very good, like half the price. That's awesome. And production units and engineering time. Actually, engineering time for luxurious SUV, luxurious high performance SUV, this is very good. This is not bad at all. Production units, yes, it will require some time to be produced. Yeah, I know that it will require, yeah, a good amount of time to be produced. But remember, this is a very limited high performance SUV. No, I mean, you cannot just go to the dealer and purchase one. You have to order one and wait for it to be produced. Yeah, so this is it. And let's go now to the test track and see what kind of time we can do. I actually did run it before. It's 1 minute 20 seconds 0.83, but let's see if this number will stay as it is or if it will change. So we did it in 1 minute 20.85. This is very, very quick. 1 minute 20 for 2.3 ton SUV. That's very, very quick. Wow, I can imagine how many cars did I beat. Like we've beat really, we have beaten some really high performance cars with this SUV. That's very, very awesome. Wow. Can you imagine this around the Top Gear test track with that kind of lap time? Absolutely magnificent. Now let's switch to the automation test track and see what kind of time we'll reach and what kind of speed we'll reach here in this straight line here. All right, go. Not bad at all. 2 minutes 14:14. That's quick. That's not slow at all. I mean, yes, it got slow around some corners, like at the start of this bend here. It took really long time, and yes, some bends like here, here, and here. Yes, it got because it's still an SUV. I mean, we all saw that video on the UK Top Gear when they tested when Mr. Richard Hammond tested the Range Rover Sport with the stick driving. Yeah, it was the longest wheels tire squeaking sound ever. I remember it very, very clearly. And this is what happens here when you are driving an SUV with a high speed around corners. Yet yes, the wheels or the tires will start squeaking really, really, really hard, and it will take a little bit of time to go around the corner quickly, because it's very heavy and the center of gravity is high, it's not low, and that's all making and that is all. If you add all of these together, it will make the handling really, really crappy. But I tried really hard with the suspension to make it as good as possible. So what do you think about it? I would love to hear from you in the comment section below. And also why I didn't make any boring to tuner engine episode today, because as I mentioned before, I want you as a cool fan on this channel to search and to write down in the comment section below what is the most boring engine you can think of, and I'm gonna choose the top 3, and I'm gonna make these top 3 episodes of I'm gonna call them the top 3 boring engines into a tuner dream engine episodes. So enjoy watching, and thank you so much guys for watching. Please, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, get subscribed, share the video if you want to share it, and hit that and press that notification bell button so you can get a notification each time I release a new video. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you very soon, and goodbye for now, my friends.